And now, let's proceed to the factors affecting learning. First factor, the intellectual factor. The intellectual ability. Everyone has different intellectual strength and weaknesses. Yes, we know that every learner or every one of us has its own intellectual strength and weaknesses. And we need to use that strength and we need to use that weaknesses into something productive. For example, in a particular group or a particular class, mayroon tayong mga high IQ or tawagin naman nating low IQ. Yung high IQ natin, parang sinasabi lang, I know all the facts, kung ano mga nandyan sa paligid. Parang they think na alam na nila lahat. But then, kung i-put mo into reality, mayroon pa talaga silang hindi nila alam. Yung low IQ, hindi ganun katalino sa klase, but then, parang he must more aware of what is happening. So, hindi natin easily i-judge yung mga intellectual capability ng isang bata. Most importantly, they will learn. Second, the environmental factor. Of course, our natural surroundings. It covers the climatic and the atmospheric condition. O in a particular, yung ano ba ang environment natin? For example, in the classroom, it is conducive for learning. It is good for our learners to learn on that particular environment. Healthy ba yung environment na yan para matuto mga bata natin? Or hindi? Or else the social surroundings. It includes insufficient ventilation, the improper lighting, noisy environment due to use of radio, TV, or many more. Diba kapag mga ganun yung surroundings natin, of course, malaking factor yon sa isang estudyante o sa isang learner. Kasi pag ganun, parang very unhealthy. Even me, kung ganun ang surroundings, I will not put myself into education kung ganun na lamang ang environment. So, as teacher, as educator, we need to provide the healthy environment to our learners. And third one, the physical factor. Of course, kasama dito ang health. Is our student free from illness? May mga sakit ba sila or kung anong mga karamdaman na meron sila on their health. Or the physical development. Meron ba tayong nakikita mga changes sa body nila? Kapag meron, take an action as teacher because you are the second parent of that learner, of that student. Or the nutrition itself. Though they eat nutritious food, di ba, on our school, sa mga elementary, sa mga baryo-baryo, mayroon tayong feeding program. I do not know here in the city kung mayroong mga feeding program. Or in your own school, mayroon. So, yung mga pinifeed ba ninyo is nutritious food or not? Kailangan natin talaga yung proper nutrition sa mga bata natin. Para mayroong ganang mag-aral yung mga bata natin. Maganda yung pangangatawan, malusog sila. The visual and auditory defects. Though they suffer from physical defects. Minsan, mayroon talagang mga bata na hindi masyadong nakakarinig. Mayroong mga bata hindi masyadong nakakakita. So, anong gagawin natin? Of course, kailangan natin ng mga bagong strategy para mapagbigyan natin ng pansin yung mga bata na yon. At saka to avoid bullying. Kasi kapag mga ganun usually na mga mayroong physical defects, they are subject for bullying. And number 4, the emotional factor. The stress. It is very common na mayroong mga stress sa mga bata. Pero paano ba natin binibigyan or ina-address itong stress na ito? However, students who are in chronically stressful environment tend to have lower levels of aptitude. Most students can only do things when stressed, act out, or zone out. Maraming mga bata, for example, kapag stress sila, Minsan, mataas yung adrenaline drive nila. But then, kapag stress naman sila, they cannot perform totally yung kanilang mga gawain. Hindi nila nagagawa ng maayos. Mga ng low level yung aptitude na tinatawag natin. And of course, if our learner lack of sleep, therefore, they cannot perform thoroughly in school. It would affect. It should have 6 or 8 hours of sleeping time. Because it helps our brain to learn the process of new information. And it also aids in the cell renewal natin. We are going to prepare ourselves in a new class. Logically, we need to prepare ourselves for the new lessons. Kasi minsan pumapasok tayo sa school na we are lack of sleep. Kaya minsan hindi na tayo nakakapag-focus sa ating lessons. At wala na tayong comprehensions na tinatawag. And, minsan, sa mga bata kasi, hindi na nagkakaroon ng noon naps. But rather, they prefer na maglaro at maglaro. Diba? Kaya nga sa atin din mga mga mentors, nagnap tayo or we take naps during our break time. In order for us, para naman ma-relieve tayo sa mga ginagawa natin. And number 5, the media factor. The print media. Of course, if our school provides the textbook or the printed materials, it is economical and has traditionally been used for pedagogical purposes. Kapag marami tayong mga printed media, printed materials, of course, mas madadagdagan yung resources natin for learning. Kapag mayroon tayong mga magazines, textbooks, or newspapers, in reading it, mayroon tayong mga natutunan on the printed materials. And the non-print media, it also known as modern electronic media. It has certain unique qualities which in certain cases, facilitates learning much far faster than the print media. In this modern society or modern world, marami ng technology na ginagamit. Meron na tayong computers, laptops, cellphone. So, mas madali na yon for our learning. Pero paano nga ba natin yun ayos o gamitin sa maayos? But somehow, kasi tayo ng mga, or minsan mga bata natin is very curious. They spend their time playing ML, playing any online games, or they spend their time on Facebook, on Twitter, or on YouTube. Parang minsan hindi na ginagamit on the proper way. And number 6, relationship with teacher. Of course, kailangan talaga yung magandang relationship with the learner and the teacher. Pero nandun yung gap natin between that one. Or ito yung tinatawag nating teacher's factor. The teacher is an important constituent in the instructional process. The way we teach and manage the students has an effect on the learning. Of course, kasi nga tayo yung the living visual aid. Tama po ba yung term ko na ginagamit? Kasi tayo yung nakikita talaga. We are bringing our class. We are bringing the good instructional process to our learners. Dapat alive lagi si teacher. Kasi kapag luya-luya si teacher, of course, it would have a big effect to our learners. And, of course, we have also the relationship with peer. Student relationship in the classroom, school, society, etc. creates a particular type of emotional climate. Somehow, maganda yung marami kang mga kaibigan sa school, marami kang kasama sa school, diba? Kasi para mayroon kang karamayan, mayroon kang kasabay. Pero minsan, may mga kaibigan tayong yun din ang nagkukos na pinapahamak tayo. Kaya, mamili tayo ng mga kaibigan na kung saan makakatulong tayo sa pag-grow academically ng isang learner. For example, not bragging our experiences or my experience during college. I have my circle of group na tinatawag nating Baji, na kung saan every one of us are very, nag-excel kami on academic. May focus is to the academic. So yung parang medyo nabibiyan sa amin ng mga barkada namin, we are trying to help them also. At saka, they are also striving kasi parang ayaw din nila magpaiwan na yung mga barkada nilang nakikita ay nagsastrive. So, sila din mismo, they double their efforts para makipagsabayan. At kami, yung mga nandun na sa medyo mataas na, ganon, we are also trying our best to reach them out, na magtutulungan tayo. And also, the relationship with parents. Kailangan natin yung relationship with parents. Ano nga ba ang relationship natin on our parents? But somehow, they're totally strict on strict sa pagdidisiplina sa atin. Always remember yung mga discipline na yan is always for us learners.